The Napoleonic Wars, a transformative era in European history. The Napoleonic Wars, spanning from 1803 to 1815, were a series of conflicts that engulfed Europe and beyond. These wars, led by the dynamic French general-turned-emperor Napoleon Bonaparte, were among the most significant and transformative events in European history. They not only reshaped the political map of Europe, but also influenced the course of warfare, diplomacy, and culture for years to come. In this comprehensive 3,000-word essay, we will delve into the intricate details of the Napoleonic Wars, examining their causes, key events, major battles, consequences, and enduring legacy. The causes of the Napoleonic Wars. To understand the Napoleonic Wars, one must first grasp the complex web of factors that led to their outbreak. 1. The French Revolution. The French Revolution, which began in 1789, set the stage for the Napoleonic Wars. It was a period of profound political and social upheaval in France, marked by the overthrow of the Bourbon monarchy, the Reign of Terror, and the rise of radical political factions. The revolution's chaos and instability had a ripple effect across Europe, with many neighboring monarchies fearing the spread of revolutionary ideals. 2. Napoleon's ascent. Amid the turmoil of the revolution, Napoleon Bonaparte, a brilliant military general, rose to prominence. His early successes in Italy and Egypt garnered him favor, and he eventually staged a coup in 1799, becoming first consul of France in 1804. He declared himself Emperor Napoleon I, marking the official start of the Napoleonic era. 3. Expansionist ambitions. Napoleon's ambitions were grandiose. He sought to establish a French-dominated European empire, known as the Napoleonic Empire, which would extend his influence and control over a significant part of the continent. These territorial ambitions alarmed neighboring countries and sowed the seeds of conflict. Key events and major battles. The Napoleonic Wars can be divided into several phases, each marked by significant events and major battles. 1. The War of the Third Coalition, 1805. Battle of Trafalgar, 1805. This naval battle, in which the British Royal Navy under Admiral Nelson defeated the combined French and Spanish fleets, ensured British naval supremacy. Battle of Austerlitz, 1805. On land, Napoleon's forces decisively defeated the Austrian and Russian armies, solidifying French dominance in Europe and earning him the title the Battle of the Three Emperors. 2. The Peninsular War, 1808-1814. Spanish resistance. While Napoleon was occupied in Central Europe, the Peninsular War erupted in Spain and Portugal. Spanish and Portuguese forces, aided by British troops under the Duke of Wellington, waged a guerrilla war against French occupation. The Peninsular War weakened Napoleon's hold on the Iberian Peninsula and drained French resources. 3. The invasion of Russia, 1812. The Russian campaign. In 1812, Napoleon launched a massive invasion of Russia with the Grand Army, hoping to force Tsar Alexander I to comply with his continental system, a trade embargo against Britain. However, the brutal Russian winter and a series of costly battles, most notably the Battle of Borodino, took a heavy toll on the French forces. Catastrophic retreat. The retreat from Russia was disastrous for the Grand Army, marking a turning point in the war. Starvation, disease, and relentless Russian attacks decimated Napoleon's forces. 4. The Sixth Coalition, 1813-1814. Formation of the coalition. The Sixth Coalition, composed of Austria, Prussia, Russia, Sweden, Spain, and the United Kingdom, united to defeat Napoleon. The decisive Battle of Leipzig, often called the Battle of Nations, in 1813 saw Napoleon's forces overwhelmed. Exile to Elba, 1814. Napoleon was forced to abdicate and was exiled to the island of Elba, marking the beginning of a brief period of peace. 5. The 100 Days, 1815. Napoleon's return. Napoleon's escape from Elba and his return to France in 1815 marked the start of the 100 Days. The coalition powers swiftly reassembled their forces to confront the resurgent emperor. Battle of Waterloo, 1815. The Battle of Waterloo, where British and Prussian forces under the Duke of Wellington and Field Marshal Blücher decisively defeated Napoleon, ended his rule for good. Consequences of the Napoleonic Wars. The Napoleonic Wars had profound and far-reaching consequences, shaping the course of history in numerous ways. 1. Redrawing of borders, and the Congress of Vienna. Congress of Vienna 1814 to 1815. After Napoleon's defeat, European powers convened at the Congress of Vienna to redraw the map of Europe and establish a balance of power. The principle of legitimacy, which aimed to restore deposed monarchs to their thrones, played a central role. Territorial changes. The Congress of Vienna led to significant territorial changes, with some nations gaining land while others lost it. This reshaping of borders aimed to prevent future conflicts. Spread of nationalism. Nationalist movements. The Napoleonic Wars stimulated the growth of nationalism, as people in various regions of Europe sought self-determination and independence. Nationalist movements would play a significant role in shaping the 19th century political landscape. 3. Legacy of the Napoleonic Code. Legal reforms. Napoleon's legal reforms, known as the Napoleonic Code or Civil Code, had a lasting impact on legal systems worldwide. They introduced principles of equality before the law, protection of property rights, and religious toleration. 4. Decline of empires, transition to nation-states. The Napoleonic Wars accelerated the decline of traditional empires, such as the Holy Roman Empire and the Ottoman Empire. In their place, nation-states with defined borders and identities began to emerge. 5. The spread of revolutionary ideals, continued influence. Despite Napoleon's ultimate defeat, the ideals of the French Revolution, including liberty, equality, and fraternity, continued to spread throughout Europe and the world, inspiring future generations. Legacy of the Napoleonic Wars. The Napoleonic Wars left an enduring legacy that continues to influence the world today. 1. Military strategy and tactics. Napoleon's military genius. Napoleon's military strategies and tactics remain studied in military academies worldwide. His use of combined arms, rapid maneuver, and the corps system revolutionized warfare. 2. The European balance of power. Diplomatic legacy. The concept of maintaining a balance of power in Europe, as established at the Congress of Vienna, continues to shape European diplomacy and international relations. 3. Nationalism. Nation-state formation. The rise of nationalism as a political force has had a lasting impact on the world, leading to the formation of modern nation-states and, at times, conflicts rooted in national identity. 4. Legal reforms. Influence on legal systems. The Napoleonic Code's influence can be seen in legal systems around the world, emphasizing civil rights and individual liberties. 5. Cultural and artistic influence. Empire style. The Napoleonic era left its mark on art, fashion, and culture, with the Empire style or Napoleonic style influencing architecture, clothing, and design. Conclusion. In conclusion, the Napoleonic Wars stand as a defining epoch in European history, marked by the ascent and fall of Napoleon Bonaparte and the profound impact of his rule. These wars reshaped the political map of Europe, spurred the rise of nationalism, and left an indelible imprint on military strategy, legal systems, and culture. While Napoleon's ambitions ultimately led to his demise, his legacy endures, ensuring that the Napoleonic Wars remain a subject of enduring interest, study, and reflection for generations to come.